Hello children, in today's session we are going to look at some sleeping patterns in animals. Some animals go into a long deep sleep in certain seasons. They are not seen for many months. Usually this happens in winter season. Cold-blooded animals go into a deep sleep state throughout the winter season and they awake after the temperature starts rising. This is called hibernation. You might have heard about hibernation, wherein the animals go into deep sleep during winter season. This generally happens with cold-blooded animals. I hope you might have heard about cold-blooded as well as warm-blooded animals. So usually it is a cold-blooded animals that hibernate. Some examples of animals that hibernate are snakes, bear, lizard. Have you noticed that during the cold season, you cannot see any lizard in the house? Where do you think they have gone? This is what I explained to you just a minute ago. That is, they hibernate. They hide in the cracks of the walls or they go under the soil during the winter season. That is why we do not see lizards in the winter season. It looks like sloth. It looks like a bear, but is not. It is a sloth. It spends almost 17 hours a day sleeping while hanging upside down on a tree branch. The sloth eats the leaves of the same tree on which it lives. It hardly needs anything else. When it has eaten enough leaves from that tree, it moves to the nearby tree. Sloths live for about 40 years. And in that time, they move around only 8 trees. Once a week, it comes down from the tree to relieve itself. So, this is the characteristics of an animal that looks like a bear, but it is not a bear. It's called a sloth. It sleeps for 17 hours a day. Now, here is how to calculate the sleep time of an animal. The circle here shows the 24 hours of a day. This circle is divided into 12 equal parts. Listen carefully, children. This circle represents the 24-hour clock. 24-hour clock in 12 equal parts divide. But 12 equal parts divide. Each division shows 2 hours. Oro division 2 hours. Now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So this covers 24 hours of a day. So in this picture, the sleeping time of sloth is represented. It sleeps for 18 hours. 24 hours like 18 hours of sleeping hour. So 18 out of 24 hours it sleeps. But this is the lowest fraction. When you divide it by 6, you get 3 and this is 4. So 3/4 of the day it sleeps. 3/4 of the day it sleeps. This picture is 4 equal parts divide 3 parts sleeping. So it shows the fraction of the time for which the sloth is sleeping. So it is awake for 1/4 of a day. 1/4 of a day in one hours ആണ്. It is awake for 6 hours. This also shows 24 hours. Okay. If this is the sleep pattern of the lizard, ഇതാണ് ലിസേർഡിന്റെ sleep pattern എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, for how much hours does it sleep? You can see from this, ഇത് എത്ര part ആണ്? 1/2 of the total time ആണ്, half the time. 12 hours ന്റെ half എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എത്ര hours ആണ്? Sorry, 24 hours ന്റെ half എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എത്രയാണ്? 12 hours. So the lizard sleeps for 12 hours and it is awake for 12 hours. The general sleeping time പറയുന്നത് 9 to 16 hours ആണ് lizards. So here I have shown the lizard sleeping for 12 hours. Represent the sleeping time of a lizard if it sleeps for 16 hours. ഇതുപോലത്തെ പാറ്റേണിൽ 16 hours sleep ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ പാറ്റേൺ എങ്ങനെ വരും? അത് ഫ്രാക്ഷനിൽ റെഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്താൽ എത്ര അവേഴ്സ് ഏത് ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടും എന്നുള്ളതും you have to calculate it as homework. With that, I'll stop my today's session, children. Thank you and take care.